Hey foodies, of course, it's summertime and this is one of my favorites. Funnel cake, that nice cold ice cream with that fluffy and crispy funnel cake and the strawberry sauce. So good. Let's get into it. First, I'm going to make this simple strawberry sauce, okay? So I have some chopped strawberries. Then we're going to go in with some granulated sugar. So if the strawberries are super sweet, then you can add less sugar. If they're sour, then you add more sugar, okay? So add that sugar, give it a stir. And you want to do this over low to medium heat. What I'm going to add now is a mixture of water and cornstarch. So the water will give it a sauce-like consistency, and then that cornstarch helps to, give it that little bit of thickness. So just keep stirring this, guys, and then it's gonna gel up. You'll see in a couple minutes it gels up, and then what we're gonna do is add our other ingredients. Now, sometimes when I make this strawberry sauce for the funnel cake, I'll add some strawberry jam or cherry jam, and that makes a huge difference. I don't have any jam today, but if you have strawberry jam, go ahead and add it, okay? If you want to, you could also add some strawberry puree. This is red food coloring I'm adding here, guys. This just helps the sauce to have a much more vibrant color, okay? Especially if you have no jam or strawberry puree. This just makes it even redder. So it's nice and, more appealing. Allow this to simmer for, another 30 seconds or so. The strawberry does not have to be soft. You're just trying to get that saucy consistency. Now for the batter, guys, I have all-purpose flour and I'm adding some cornstarch, okay? Now the cornstarch is optional. If you want your funnel cake to be a little more crispy, use the cornstarch. If not, just replace that cornstarch with more all-purpose flour. Then in goes some baking powder, because of course we want this to puff up our funnel cake. Then add some salt. Then sift everything to remove lumps and just to get some air in there. Then we're just going to whisk everything together because we want all the ingredients to just mesh together perfectly to make our batter really nice. Now I'm adding some granulated sugar because the funnel cake has to be, sweet. After trying this recipe, then you can decide if next time you want to add more or less sugar. Now for the wet ingredients, I have milk and beaten eggs, vanilla, and some water. Give this a whisk, and then we are going to make a well in the center of the dry ingredients and pour in the liquid ingredients a little at a time. It's kind of like making pancake batter, so don't worry if you see a few lumps, it's gonna be fine. Alright, so once the batter is good to go, grab your funnel, and all you need to do now is block that opening with your finger, and you're going to pour in some batter. Usually I use about 3/4 of a cup or a whole cup of batter for each funnel cake. It depends on what size you are looking for, okay? So seal off that opening with your finger and pour the batter inside. Now guys, before you actually do this, I want you to make sure that your oil is hot. You can use a cast iron skillet, a non-stick frying pan. Use what works best for you, but you want it to be at least 375 degrees Fahrenheit as far as temperature. If you don't have a thermometer, then of course there's ways to check on that heat. So here we go guys. If you don't have a thermometer, you can use a wooden spoon. Put that handle in there. If you see bubbles around it, that means the oil is good to go. So when you're ready, release your finger, and all you need to do is just move this in a circular motion, swirls, do whatever you want. Just try to, create that roundish shape. All right. You can move in a circle, you can do zigzag, you can just go over the funnel cake and try to fill some of those spaces. They don't have to be completely full, okay? And then take that up and let this cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Then flip it over and fry the other side. The reason you want the oil to be hot is if it's cold, your funnel cake is going to be soggy and greasy. You want this to cook really quickly. It's just a batter. It does not take long. And then when it's done, look at this beautiful golden funnel cake. All you need to do is just drain this. If you want to drain it on a paper towel, do that briefly. Don't let it sit on it for too long because it's going to get soggy if you do that. Well, this is gorgeous. All we need now is some icing sugar. So that's what I'm going to dust all over this beautiful funnel cake right now. Then here comes that beautiful strawberry sauce. It's been sitting on the stove and it got nice and thick. You can pour it, you can spoon it over, do whatever you like. My favorite place to have funnel cake, they do soft serve ice cream. I don't have soft serve, but I have this delicious vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna top it off with that. After you add the ice cream, you can drizzle some syrup all over. You can add chocolate syrup, caramel, whipped cream, whatever you want to add. But this is perfect for me. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoy funnel cakes. I love a good funnel cake. And what I like about this recipe is the addition of the cornstarch. It just helps to make it a little bit more crispy if you're someone that doesn't like when your funnel cake gets soggy really fast. But if you want it to just be soft with crispy edges, then you can leave out the cornstarch and just use all flour instead. Tell me something guys, are you able to eat a whole funnel cake by yourself or do you usually share it? Do you think I shared any of this one? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time.